Hello viewers, welcome to Joy's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you a very unique Bengali spicy dish. We call it Ghugni. Ghugni actually means dried chickpea cooked in a very spicy sauce. It's not too spicy. I'm not making it too spicy. It's very like digestible, but it's a very interesting dish and so yummy. Trust me, just check the recipe and try to make it and you're gonna love it. So here you go, check the recipe. So I took around 2 cups of dried peas. As you see, it's a very hard lentil, so I soaked it whole night in a warm water, and in the morning I put 1 pinch of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and then I boiled it around half an hour, and after half an hour boiling, that's how it looks. So you need to use a little bit of baking soda just to make it very soft. The baking soda gonna help it to be soft easily. And I took around 3 medium-sized potato and I boiled it and I cubed it. I took 2 small onion and I finely chopped it. It's very finely chopped. I took 4 green chilies and I very finely chopped it. It needs to be chopped very finely. I took around 2 tablespoons of chili garlic sauce. You can use tomato ketchup as well, but I prefer chili garlic sauce. That's very unique ingredients in this item actually. You definitely need it if you want to make this dish. And here, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic paste and 1/4 teaspoon of ginger paste. And the dry spices I took, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of chaat masala. You can find chaat masala in any Asian grocery very easily actually nowadays. 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, dried roasted cumin powder, and 1 teaspoon of black salt. As I said before, black salt you can find easily in any Asian grocery. And this chaat masala also you definitely need it for this dish. Around 1 tablespoon of cooking oil and salt taste wise. So these are the ingredients you need for this cook these peas. And to serve this dish, I took around half a cucumber and I finely chopped it, 2 tomatoes, I finely chopped it, and 1 bunch of coriander leaf, and I also finely chopped it. You can use mint as well if you like, but I don't like the strong smell of mint in it. I also need chili flakes, but that chili flakes actually not the shop bought one. I made it. I took some dried chili, I dry roasted, and then I used a grinder, spice grinder, to make it like a small powder. You can use the shop bought one, but trust me, that one tastes much better than the shop bought one. So try to make yourself if you want to make this dish. And that's really spicy as well at the same time. So now I'm gonna take around 1 tablespoon of cooking oil in my pan and I'm gonna let it hot. And I'm gonna distribute my oil everywhere in my pan. Just gonna move it a little bit. And now I'm gonna add all those chopped onions, and I'm gonna fry it around 1 to 1.5 minutes till they are lightly golden brown. I'm not gonna fry it too much, just lightly golden brown. So after 1.5 minutes, my onions are lightly golden brown now, and now I'm gonna add all those finely chopped green chilies. It depends how much spicy you want, but I quite like my Ghugni spicy or chickpea, spicy chickpea. So I'm gonna fry for another 1 minute these onions and green chilies together. So after 1 minute, as you can see, my onions are quite soft now. Now I'm gonna add little bit of water from this cooked chickpea because I'm gonna use all my other spices now and I don't want to burn those spices. That's why I'm using the chickpea water in it, and I'm just cooking it a little bit more. And now I'm gonna add all those dry spices actually: cumin powder, chaat masala, red chili powder, turmeric powder, and those black salt. And I'm gonna add around 1 tablespoon of hot water now because otherwise my spice gonna burn and it's gonna taste a bit bitter. Just to cook or fry my spices, I'm gonna add around 1 tablespoon, 1.5 tablespoon of water, and I'm gonna cook it for another 2 minutes till the oil comes up. After around 2 minutes, my spices looks like that because these spices absorb all this water. And now I'm gonna add all those chili garlic sauce. As I said before, you can use tomato ketchup as well, but I have available at my home this chili garlic sauce, so I'm using this one. But you definitely need any kind of ketchup here. That's gonna give it a really nice tangy taste, and it's gonna take it in a different level, trust me. You just use it. And I'm gonna cook it for another 1 minute, these spices. So after 1 minute, now the time, I'm gonna add my pre-cooked peas, dried peas. After I add my dried peas, it don't need to cook too much because already my peas are cooked and spices are cooked properly and fried properly. It's just maybe around 2-3 minutes just to mix everything together. That's it. I don't need to boil it too much because I'm gonna leave this soupy kind of consistency. This dish not gonna be too dry. And now I'm gonna add all my boiled potatoes as well. I like quite a lot of boiled potato in my these spicy peas, but it depends how much potato you like. You can use even red potato as well. And now I'm gonna cook it with this sauce maybe around 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes just to mix everything together. That's it. Minutes, my dish are done now. And now, just before I stop my stove, I'm gonna add around 1 teaspoon of roasted cumin powder on top of it. This cumin powder, actually I roasted it and then I used a spice grinder to make it like a powder, but you can use shop bought one as well. It's totally up to you. And yeah, I'm gonna mix it properly and that's it, done. The dish is done. Gonna serve these ghugni or these spicy peas with a special kind of tamarind water, and I'm gonna show you how I am gonna do it. This tamarind water, I soak the tamarind in hot water whole night, and then I just use a strainer and I took the water from through the strainer and I throw the tamarind. So this is the fine water you can see, and now I'm gonna add around 1 teaspoon of salt in it. Because tamarind is very sour, you don't need too much salt in it because it's quite salty and very sour. I'm gonna add around 2 tablespoons of sugar just to give it a little bit of sweetness, otherwise you can't eat it actually because it's too sour. Around 2 tablespoons of sugar. You can use brown sugar or palm sugar as well, it's totally up to you, but I'm using just regular sugar. Around 1 teaspoon of chaat masala again. And I'm gonna mix it with the water. Around 1 teaspoon of roasted cumin powder again. Around 1 teaspoon gonna be enough. It again. Just want to break all those lumps. This tamarind water is so yummy. Trust me, it's so good. and around half teaspoon of black salt. All the spices I actually used in the in the peas, I'm gonna use all those again in this water as well. And I'm gonna mix this water. When I'm gonna serve this dish, I'm gonna mix this water with these peas, and I'm gonna eat it like that. Yeah. And I'm gonna add a little bit of those dried chili flakes as well, which I made earlier. This water is so yummy on its own. It's just so good. And of course it's gonna be a bit spicy because this dish is spicy. If you don't like spicy food, this dish is not for you. But if you like it, like spicy food, this is just the perfect dish for you. And it's good for vegetarian as well. So here you go guys, this is my spicy peas. As you see, it looks very yummy, and trust me, this is very yummy and very healthy dish as well. And this is very perfect for any kind of vegetarian people, because I didn't use any egg or nothing. So try my recipe and try to make it, and let me know how much you enjoy it. And don't forget to like and subscribe my channel, and follow my recipe, and share my recipe with your friends, family and neighbors, and try to make this dish. Trust me, you're never gonna regret it. If you take some spice in your stomach, that's gonna worth it, you know. Just try this recipe and try to make it at least once. Here you go. Bye bye. Ta-da.